The ocean stretched out endlessly, its surface shimmering under the moon's pale glow. But beneath that serene facade lay a world of darkness, a realm where light feared to tread and ancient horrors lurked in the depths. Far from the comforting embrace of land, where the sun's warmth could barely penetrate, there existed a trench so deep that it seemed to defy the very laws of nature. Known only as the Abyssal Chasm, its name alone was enough to strike fear into the hearts of sailors and explorers alike. Legend spoke of monstrous creatures that called this abyss home, creatures with eyes that glowed like dying stars and jaws that could swallow ships whole. Whispers of lost civilizations, swallowed by the hungry maw of the sea, echoed through the minds of those brave enough to venture near. And yet, despite the warnings and the tales of woe, there were always those who dared to seek the secrets hidden within the darkness. Among them was Captain Elias Blackwood, a man whose thirst for knowledge outweighed his fear of the unknown. With a crew of seasoned sailors and a ship built to withstand the crushing pressure of the deep, Captain Blackwood set sail for the Abyssal Chasm. His goal was simple, to uncover the truth that lay hidden beneath the waves, no matter the cost. As the ship cut through the icy waters, the air grew heavy with anticipation. Each member of the crew felt the weight of their decision, the knowledge that they may never return from the depths they were about to plunge into. But for Captain Blackwood, there was no turning back. For him, the call of the void was too strong to resist, pulling him ever closer to the darkness that awaited below. And so, with a mixture of dread and determination, they descended into the abyss, where the true horrors of the deep awaited them. As the ship descended deeper into the abyssal chasm, the darkness thickened like a suffocating shroud. The once familiar world above was now a distant memory, replaced by an eerie stillness broken only by the creaking of the ship's hull and the distant, haunting echoes from the depths below. Captain Blackwood's resolve was unwavering, his eyes fixed on the unknown that lay ahead. But even he could not shake the sense of unease that gnawed at the edges of his consciousness, a primal instinct warning him of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. The crew worked in silence, their nerves stretched taut as bowstrings, ready to snap at the slightest provocation. Each passing moment felt like an eternity, the oppressive weight of the ocean pressing down upon them like a leaden cloak. Then, without warning, they stumbled upon it, a vast, underwater canyon that stretched into the abyssal depths below. Its walls were lined with strange, phosphorescent fungi that cast an eerie glow upon the surrounding waters, illuminating the twisted forms of long-forgotten creatures that lay entombed within the sediment. But it was what lay beyond that sent shivers down their spines, a gaping maw, wide enough to swallow the ship whole, its jagged teeth gleaming in the faint light like a predator's grin. Captain Blackwood knew then that they had stumbled upon something far more sinister than they had ever imagined. This was no mere natural formation, it was a gateway to the heart of darkness itself, a realm where nightmares took form and sanity crumbled like sandstone. As they edged closer to the yawning abyss, a sense of dread washed over the crew like a tidal wave, threatening to consume them whole. Strange whispers echoed through the water, twisting and contorting into unholy choruses that spoke of ancient evils and forbidden knowledge. And as they peered into the abyss, they saw them, shadowy figures darting through the darkness with unnatural grace, their eyes burning like coals in the night. They were the guardians of this cursed realm, the harbingers of madness and despair. But even as terror gripped their hearts, Captain Blackwood knew that they could not turn back. For beyond the abyss lay the answers they sought, hidden amidst the horrors that lurked in the deepest recesses of the ocean's embrace. And so, with grim determination, they plunged into the darkness, ready to face whatever nightmares awaited them in the depths below. The ship descended further into the abyss, its crew consumed by fear and uncertainty. Captain Blackwood's once unyielding resolve wavered as they delved deeper into the darkness, each passing moment bringing them closer to their inevitable fate. The whispers grew louder, filling the minds of the crew with madness and despair. Shadows danced at the edge of their vision, taunting them with glimpses of horrors too terrible to comprehend. And then, in an instant, it was upon them, a writhing mass of tentacles and teeth, a creature born from nightmares and forged in the depths of the abyss. It tore through the ship with ease, rending wood and flesh alike as if they were paper. In their final moments, the crew screamed out in terror, their voices lost amidst the cacophony of destruction. Captain Blackwood fought bravely, but his efforts were in vain, his sword no match for the unholy abomination that now held them in its grasp. And as the darkness closed in around them, swallowing them whole, Captain Blackwood knew that they had been foolish to tempt fate, to challenge the unknown that lay hidden beneath the waves. For in the end, the abyss had claimed them all, dragging them down into its cold, merciless embrace, where they would remain for eternity, forgotten by the world above. And so, with a final, desperate cry, they surrendered to the darkness, their souls lost to the depths of the abyss forevermore.